Welcome in, Bluegrass Sports Nation fans. Once again, the 14th Region Boys Basketball Championship, the tournament going on here from the Fairce Woods Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky. Rob Hounshell, I'm joined here tonight by Troy Wilson. Glad to have you here tonight, Troy. We're going to be calling a great basketball game. When the draw happened Saturday and these two ball clubs ended up in the same bracket, I made a phone call and said, hey, guys, I'm going to watch it. Is there any way I can call this one? This one is going to be a bigger.
It's going to be a dandy. Both these teams are playing really well right now. It ought to be a great game tonight, like you said. A lot of eyes on this game tonight.
A lot of eyes.
A lot of people watching this tonight. Great players on both teams. Both teams are really well coached. Like you said earlier, it's going to be a great night of basketball.
Yeah, I can't wait. Coach Honeycutt and the Patriots. Jeff back in the Coliseum with Knott County, and he's going to be taking on Coach Huff. And Coach Huff, of course, coaching Knott last year, and here he is with the Bulldogs, and just so many plot lines and so many stories. Great coaches, great athletes on both these ball clubs. I've got a pleasure to call a couple of Knott games and watch the Hazards games, and I just tell you, I'm stoked about this first one here tonight. The fans really, we talked about last night, the pound ledger game and people getting their money's worth. I'll tell you what, folks, this one here, this is an expensive matchup if you're paying for this one.
If they don't get their money's worth tonight, they may not ever get another one in high school sports. This is going to be, this is the one everybody wants to see. They played really close during the regular season. Both teams match up really well. Like you said, if you like high school basketball, this is what high school basketball is all about in the mountains of Kentucky.
Folks, I tell you what, we'll take a quick break. We got about 1 minute before tip-off, and we'll be back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
All right, folks, we are back, Bluegrass Sports Nation. We are getting ready for the national anthem. We're in the Fairce Woods Coliseum. We will go quiet on the headset, and after the national anthem is over, we'll be right back to you. Stay with us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Fairce Woods Coliseum. Now, second round of boys 14 basketball tournament sponsored by Double Quick. After that, tomorrow, for everyone, please rise. We're going to have a moment of silence for Larry Hayes. Larry was a long-time educator and coach in Knott. Thank you. Now, tonight's national anthem will be sung by Miss Aubrey.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at
Yes, ma'am. Thank you to Miss Aubrey Couch for that terrific rendition of the national anthem to get things started here in the Coliseum tonight between Knott Central and the Hazard Bulldogs. I tell you what, Troy, the lights coming down for the starting lineups. I just tell you, the atmosphere in here last night was out of the world.
Right.
And tonight, it's going to be just as big time with these two ball clubs. They know a lot about each other. They sure do. First up for the Bulldogs. We're getting ready for their starters. Up first, Taylor Osborne. Next up, sharpshooter for the Hazard Bulldogs, the senior, Seth Cottle. Another senior, number 22, Tucker Johnson.
Starting at forward.
Forward, another senior, number 10, Tucker Napier.
Starting at guard.
And the guard, junior, number 2, Trace Kincaid.
Up.
Once again, Hazard coming in 21-10 on the win-loss record. Coach Huff has the Bulldogs primed and ready for tournament action, but they've got a big stepping stone in front of them tonight. The Knott County Patriots and Coach Honeycutt ready to get down to business. Number 10, the senior, Gavin Mosley.
Starting at guard.
The guard, another senior, number 24, Connor Napier.
Starting at forward.
Another senior, number 11, Chance Hamburger. Look for a big night out of Chance tonight.
Absolutely. He's a player.
Another senior, number 23, Michael Gibson. Gibson can really get up to the rack. And number 2, another senior for Coach Honeycutt's Patriots, Jayden Hall. Coach Honeycutt and the Patriots with a 22-7 win-loss records coming in for tonight's ball game against the Hazard Bulldogs. And folks, we're about ready to get this one set. Coach Honeycutt done a little cleanup action on the court as he'll move the practice ball rack off. And we are ready for tip-off as we've got Taylor Osborne and we got Michael Gibson in the lane, ready for tip. Here we go. Tip, going to go back. Hazard will control it. So Seth Cottle will bring it up into the front court for the Bulldogs to get started. Osborne kind of lost a handle on it. He'll clean it back up. Trying to get things set here for the Bulldogs on their first possession. Wanted to go to Kincaid.
Yeah.
Kincaid was tied up. Now back to Seth Cottle. Seth directing traffic, shouting out orders. Over on the left wing now. Back over to Osborne. Trace Kincaid fires an early three. No good. Underneath the rebound. No good for Osborne. Ball loose. Osborne comes up with it. Kicks it back out. Cottle thought about the three in the lane. Shoots the little 15-footer. No good. Tucker Johnson with a rebound and a putback, no good. Hazard Bulldogs ball over the board.
Yeah, they
on
are.
that first possession, controlling the rim and the rebounds.
Yeah, they just didn't finish at the rim, but man almighty, they was at the rim, crashing the boards.
Yeah.
Outstanding job.
Talking about a 49-second offensive set there, no points. But I tell you what, man, crashing the boards. The Bulldogs getting physical early. Patriots with their first possession now. They'll go to work. That is not Mosley. That is Hamburger. My bad. Hamburger out at the logo.
It's a great matchup here.
Yeah.
Cottle and Ambergy, two great players in the region.
That's your price of admission right there. Those two. Hamburger now over on the left wing. He'll come to Napier. Napier looking inside. He's going to come back out underneath, up and under. No good. It's a roll. No good for. Cottle's going to clean it up. Shot was no good for Gibson. Kincaid works it. Now into the lane for Hazard. Back out to Cottle, courtesy of Tucker Napier. Cottle looking to get things set. He'll come out to Johnson. Now back out to Osborne. Over to Kincaid. Trace working. Back over to Osborne, or over to Taylor Osborne. Kincaid. Great defense by both these ball clubs early.
Absolutely.
Tucker Johnson tied up in the corner. He's going to drive, goes in, spins, comes back. Bounce pass.
Great defense. Great defense there by Hall.
Seth working hard in the lane. The little floater up off the rim. No good. And there's Osborne there to clean it up for Hazard. He'll fire the three. Off the rim, no good. Basket with a lid on it for both teams. Hamburgy now. Driving, and they're going to get a foul called on Seth Potter.
We're 2.5 minutes in. The defense has been spectacular.
Yeah.
Nobody scored yet.
No.
Really getting after each other.
So Knott County on the inbounds. Mosley to throw it in. He'll come all the way back to Ambergy. Ambergy all the way out at the logo. He'll look to set things up. Coach Honeycutt yelling instructions. Mosley back to Ambergy. Napier in the middle of the lane. He'll come out, look to set the screen. No, he's going to take the pass. We'll come back over to Ambergy. To Gibson. Gibson kicks it back out to Napier. Now back to Ambergy. Inside, Hall. Kicks it back.
Hazard fans wanting to walk there.
I think Coach Huff looking at the referee at about the same timing, wondering where the call was too. Knott County being patient. Ball knocked loose by Kincaid. It'll stay here with the Patriots. 4:45.
Still no score.
In the first quarter, no baskets. Mosley sets up the Patriots possession over in the corner. Shot in the air, and it is good.
Can fill it up.
For Connor Napier. A big YPK three-pointer for Napier to start things out for Coach Honeycutt and the Patriots. Johnson now for Hazard. He'll kick it out to Napier. Tucker Napier going to bring it back out. He'll pass to Osborne, the senior. Ball knocked loose, and we get a foul.
It's going to be a reach there.
Yep.
I was about to say the other minute ago, when Napier got that wide open look, he's not afraid to shoot it, and he can shoot it. So, and that time was no different. He got a look and green music.
You got to think about it. These two teams going to take a few punches from each other. Big time matchup, but you got to believe somebody like Seth Cottle or somebody like Ambergy or Napier on the Patriots. One of these kids going to come up big for their ball club tonight. Osborne skies up to the rebound, knocks it out of bounds, and the Patriots will have it on the baseline to throw it in.
I know they didn't get a basket off of that, but I am really impressed with the way Hazard's crashing the boards.
Yeah, they came to play on the rebounding side of things now. They're getting after it on the glass. Ambergy out at the logo again. He'll go to Hall. Hall going to hand it off to Napier in the lane from the free throw line. Little jump shot, no good. Tucker Johnson with a powerful rebound. Kincaid with it now. In the lane. Got a little bump. Fires a jump shot, no good. Down to the rebound is Ambergy for Knott County. 3:24 on the clock. Underneath, no good. Ball tip. Hall comes up with it for Knott County. Mosley with it now. Working against Kincaid. Mosley going to go in the lane. Dishes. Ambergy fires the three. Now Chance Ambergy with another YPK Motorsports three-pointer.
Makes it 6-0. Not 2:55 left in this first quarter.
Crazy first quarter.
Yes.
Defense, man, is on point. Cottle from the free throw line. He'll dish it back out to Napier. And Kincaid fires the three for Hazard. Well, that PBT backcourt three-pointer is good for Trace Kincaid. When that young man gets hot, look out. So we got 3 3-pointers on the board, 6-3 now. The score in this one with 2:30 left on the clock in the first. Ambergy back to work for Knott County. Gibson with it now in the lane. Gibson spins, tied up, and we got a foul. Whistle called in the lane. I tell you what, when Gibson gets a little space in the lane, look out. He will go to the rack. High percentage shot when he gets in the lane.
Yes, he will.
Nice pass to Ambergy as he goes up and in for the layup. Chance with 5 points here for Honeycutt's Patriots. 8-3 your score. Cottle will bring it across for Hazard. Bulldogs go back to work. Tucker Johnson now with Hall on him. Tucker looking inside, comes back to Cottle. Got a screen. He's going to fire the three.
Count it.
It is
Can't leave him
in there.
open. Cannot leave that young man open.
3-pointers are up for order tonight. Seth Cottle with a PBT Bancorp 3-pointer for Hazard. 8-6. 1:42 on the clock. Amberg back to work for Knott. He'll go to Mosley. Mosley drives in the lane. Kick back out to Gibson. Or Napier, my bad. That's Hall with it now. Underneath, baseline, floater, jump shot is good for Connor Napier.
Give him 5 on the night now.
Yep. 10-6 your score. 1:15 on the clock. Seth Cottle trying to get some offensive production on this set for Hazard. Bounce
Nice
pass underneath to Kincaid. Spins. Jump shot off the front of the rim. No good.
Great
Hamburger.
cut. Just couldn't finish.
Yeah. Had a good look. It'll be there. He'll come back to that. Napier for Hall. Underneath. Spins. Little head fake. Little hook. That's good. Traden Hall, the senior, coming through underneath for the Patriots. 12-6 your score. Coach Huff yelling out instructions from the Hazard bench. Bulldogs again looking to get some offensive production on this set. Down 6 points. Osborne fires the three off the rim. No good. Jaden Hall will clear out the rebound for Knott County.
Coach Honeycutt's, I think, is wanting one shot here.
Yep.
So got down to 20 seconds left in this first quarter.
Napier with it. He'll come to Ambergy. Ambergy patiently with 13 seconds now. Over to Gibson. Gibson looks back at Coach Honeycutt. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Gonna drive in the lane. Gibson puts up it off the glass. No good. Tucker Johnson fires it at the buzzer. No good. And that'll bring us to the end of a huge defensive first quarter. 12-6 your score. Patriots on top. We'll be right back.
Appalachia's #1 motorsports dealer since 2007, YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality off-road vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 5 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, Painesville, Ashland, or Pound. Or you can always visit us online at ypkmotorsports.com.
In life and in this community, trust means everything. We lift each other up and show up for our families, our neighbors, and our team. Because together, we're stronger. And when it matters most, we trust ARH to be there. With compassionate care, trusted service, and a commitment to every patient, every time. This is more than a community. It's home. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for trusting ARH.
All right, folks, we are back. Bluegrass Sports Nation's got a fresh 8 minutes wound up on the clock. Want to say special thanks to Bobcat Tax, your hometown choice for tax preparation with a $149 starting fee and a price match guarantee. Now offering referral bonuses. Ambergy to kick things off for the Patriots. He'll go to Napier. Now back to Ambergy inside the Hall. Hall want to put up a little floater jump shot, one-handed. It's good. Found an opening and said nobody's going to guard me. I might as well shoot this.
Yeah, give him 4 on the night.
Coach Honeycutt's Patriots with an 8-point lead to start the second quarter now. 7:36 on the clock. Cottle trying to get by Hall. Wanting to go in the lane. Drives, kicks back, shoots, no good. Ambergy there to control the rebound. Quickly up the court for Knott County in the lane. A little Euro step, can't get it to fall. Tucker Johnson with a rebound, knocked loose.
Near turnover there.
Controls it. Cottle will push it up for the Bulldogs. Looking underneath, dishes in the corner. 3-pointer on the way, no good. For Hazard, shot by, that was Tucker Napier.
Yeah.
Ambergy. Over to Mosley. Now back to Ambergy. Hall. Another 3 on the way for the Patriots, and it is good for Connor Napier. A big YPK 3-pointer for Napier. Honeycutt's Patriots up 17-6.
Give Connor Napier 8 on the night. He's 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. They've extended this lead out to 17-6. 6:30 left in the second quarter.
Osborne underneath to Tucker Johnson, knocked loose by Hall. Cleaned up by Osborne. Johnson back up again off the glass. And Tucker Johnson.
Basket by Tucker Johnson is good.
There with the shot on the glass was good, and he'll draw the foul. And he'll go to the free throw line to try to convert on a three-point play for Hazard. Shot is in the air, no good off the back of the rim. The foul was on.
It was on Hall.
Hall underneath. Hamburgie directing traffic, brings out Mosley. Mosley, little size mismatch there with Osborne underneath. He'll bring it back out. Hamburgie out of Napier. Napier calling for Hall. I think he come out the screen. Hall didn't see it. Napier trying to get by him. He goes back to Hamburgie. Or Gibson, my bad. Michael Gibson with it now. Gibson trying to set up and drive the lane. Left and right. Back inside. Spins. Hall with it. Working against Johnson. Spins. Tied up. He'll come back out to Hamburgie. Hamburgie patiently trying to get the offense set up for Knott County. Got by Hall on the screen. Blocked. Hazard will come out of there with it. Tucker Napier will clean it up and get it to Kincaid. Kincaid into the front court now, working against Mosley. What a matchup between these two. Mosley in his pocket. Kincaid underneath.
Are they going to call a foul?
They're going to call a foul.
I'm going to win either way. It looks like Kincaid extended his arm twice there.
Yeah, it did.
He extended his arm now. It was a little rough all the way in there.
Yeah.
So just like last night, it's like they're, playing a little physical. You go that lane, you better be ready.
Yeah.
You better have your armor on.
These two getting after it. Mosley eyeballing Kincaid down there. Tucker Johnson in the lane, up off the glass.
Nice
and
job.
good. What a move by Tucker Johnson. Give him 4 points here in the second quarter.
I think Hazard may have found something they like.
I think so.
They've went into Johnson a couple of times now, and they've had a lot of success going into him. So
Hamburgie out at the half-court stripe, working against Seth Cottle. Very patient and methodical are the Patriots. Mosley with it now. Trying to take Osborne off. He wanted to shoot that. Comes back out to Gibson. Gibson's going to drive the lane. Shifts gears. Brings it back out now in the corner. Driving baseline. Kicks it to Hall. The floater. Off the back of the iron. No good.
run down
Controlled by
Hamburgie.
Well, I said controlled by
Really
Hamburgie, but
physical
it's
in
not.
there. It's really physical in there.
Got a jump ball tied up here in front of us. Hamburgie will come out of there. And we'll
It's going to
get
go to Hazard.
a possession arrow in the direction of the Bulldogs, and the Patriot fans not happy about that.
Not happy at all about that one.
17-10, your score, 4:12 on the clock. Low scoring first quarter and a whole first half for these two clubs. Kincaid with it now, trying to get Mosley off of him.
Kincaid with a push again.
He's going to do that till they call it.
Yeah, you can't blame him. He can get by with it. Why not?
Osborne. Look at the deep.
Got a timeout Hazard there.
Coach Huff's going to call the timeout. We'll take it with him on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be right back. Thanks again to Kentucky River Medical Center at Kentucky River Clinics. They make it easy to schedule your care at the Jackson and Bateville locations. Check them out at KentuckyRiverAnytime.com. Cottle now back for the Bulldogs with 3:45 left here in the first half after the Coach Huff timeout. Napier to Osborne, back to Napier. Now back to Osborne, over to Cottle. Cottle will try and set up the offense. A reset. Cottle patiently on the dribble. Kincaid in motion, and they're going to offensive foul. The offensive foul that time is going to go against Napier. We're going to give it to number 10, Tucker Napier. So on the inbound, Mosley will bring it up to the Patriots. I'll tell you what a physical first half between these two ball clubs. Mosley at the logo working against Osborne. Comes to Gibson. Michael Gibson now, he'll pass to Hall. Now back out to Napier over in the corner to Gibson. Gibson will bring it back out to Hall at the free throw line. Drives, spins, working against Johnson. Little up and under off the glass. We kind of get the feeling that Hall is really comfortable in the lane right now.
Yeah.
He has controlled the paint when he's had the ball.
Yeah, he don't get rushed. He's not letting anybody rush him. He's really crafty around the basket and finishes well.
Yeah. Cottle trying to put some points on the board for Hazard, and he does. Seth Cottle with a 3-point basket.
Give him 5. That's where he's dangerous at.
Yeah. And right in that area, he's got a step back that's beautiful too.
Yeah.
And he's going to set that up. It'll come here in the second half. They're looking for that. Hall with it for the Patriots. Over to Mosley. Drives, kicks just inside the arc, off the rim, no good. Hall chases it down to the Patriots. And he'll get it back to Ambergy, and Ambergy will reset things for Knott Central. I'll tell you what, we were talking about the refs early on, Troy. They don't get enough admiration in a game like this. Ambergy in the lane. Another 2 points for Chance Ambergy. Cottle walking it across the timeline, takes a look at the clock. Wanted to go to Kincaid. He'll go back to his left to Osborne. Osborne knocked loose by.
It's going to be off Ambergy, yeah. Great defense there.
Checking in for the head Bulldogs, number 11, Luke Holmes.
Coming in for the Bulldogs, in place for Tucker Napier, is Luke Combs. Seth Cottle to inbound it, looking. Got to find somebody. Wow. Jalen Osborne above the rim for the dunk. And that'll bring the Bulldog fans' attention. Ambergy now. 21-14 your score. Patriots with the lead. Ambergy working, kicks back to Mosley. Mosley sets up in the lane, drives, kicks back to Hall. Spins on Johnson, kick in the corner to Mosley. Fires the 3. Puts scored in the corner.
First basket of the night for Mosley.
The 3-point basket sponsored by YPK for Knott County tonight. And that's another one for Mosley.
Cottle to the rim and finishes strong.
I tell you what, you got to look for Seth Cottle. Just, when things aren't going right, he can single-handedly run that offense and control it between he and Kincaid and Johnson.
He finishes so well around the rim and inside that arc, But what people don't realize, he has got a lightning fast first step.
Yeah.
He sets his offense up, but just beat people off that first step.
Patriots content to hold it for the last shot with 19 seconds on the clock here in the first half. 24-16. Patriots will take a lead in to the locker room. Coach Honeycutt shouting out final instructions.
I mean, he wants him to start at 6, and he does.
4 seconds.
And bring it over to Hall
from the elbow. No good. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half. We score 24-16. We'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Whether you're starting out or starting over, your next chapter begins here. Enroll now for spring 2026 courses at Hazard Community and Technical College. HCTC meets you where you are with flexible online and in-person classes, short-term programs, and hands-on training for in-demand careers. When you choose HCTC, you're choosing opportunity, support, and a community that believes in you. Call 606-487-3293 to enroll today.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields, offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
You need open heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Holbrook Equipment, located just off the Mountain Parkway in Campton, Kentucky, has been your hometown construction and agriculture equipment dealer since 1981. When you're looking for quality, dependable, and efficient equipment, Holbrook is where you can find it. Proud dealers of Kubota, Hyundai, Vermeer, and Land Pride equipment, Holbrook prides themselves on matching each customer's unique needs with the equipment that will serve them the best. Come see them today and visit their website at holbrookequipment.com or give them a call at 606-668-7261.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces. Rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, we are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
In life and in this community, trust means everything. We lift each other up and show up for our families, our neighbors, and our team. Because together, we're stronger. And when it matters most, we trust ARH to be there. With compassionate care, trusted service, and a commitment to every patient, every time. This is more than a community. It's home. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for trusting ARH.
All right, folks, we are back. We want to say special thanks to all those sponsors once again. Thanks to Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, your home in Jackson, for CarQuest Auto Parts, located right there on Highway 15. Also, thanks to First Trust Bank, creating relationships and helping our communities grow. First Trust Bank has proudly been serving Hazard for over 20 years. We're going to run down the scoring totals here for you during this first half. You know, Troy, you and I talked about this in the pregame, and anytime we had a timeout or just the finesse level of the athletes in this game, don't be fooled by the physicality.
Right.
Because when you get in the lane, you got to be physical. But we've watched Hall, we've watched Johnson, we've watched Cottle, Napier down here on the Knott County. With these guys in the lane, man, with some moves up to the basket. Just some beautiful scoring for these two clubs. A first quarter that's dominated by defense.
Yes.
We went 4 minutes almost without a score.
Yeah, both teams really getting after it. Started out early. Hazard really getting after it on the offensive glass, on the glass period. Not just the offensive glass, on the glass period. Not responding. They started crashing the boards as well. So got really physical. Like you and I said a minute ago, you better have your body on the line. There's nothing coming easy in the lane. So, and that's what it's all about. These kids is laying it all on the line for a chance to go to Rupp. You know, that's what it's all about.
First step for these two teams here tonight. We'll run down the scoring totals real quick for you. First up for Hazard with 16 total points, leading the way for them. 7 points to the senior Seth Cottle. Right behind him with 4 is Tucker Johnson. Trace Kincaid with 3, and Talon Osborne with 2. For Knott Central with 24 points, leading the way for them. Connor Napier with 8 points. Chance Ambergy with 7. Jaden Hall with 6. And Gavin Mosley with 3 points. So a low-scoring first half between these ball clubs, but a first half that was not null and void of any excitement at all. Both of these teams back and forth, up and down the court. You know, we watched, I think the first possession, it felt like Hazard had 8, maybe 9 rebounds. But no baskets, you know, and they didn't give up. And that's the thing that we talked about last night in our first 2 matchups in the pregame. I don't feel like this 14th region tournament this year, there's not a team in these first rounds that has any give up in them. They're not going to quit. They're going to come at you. And it's going to be the team that can do that for 4 quarters.
I think you're right.
Every minute. And we watched that in the first quarter with this defense between these two clubs.
I just, you know, this may be the one year this 14th region boys tournament is as wide open as I've ever saw.
I think so.
You know, on any given night, a team can win or lose. You got to bring it. You got to bring it, you know, for the full 4 quarters, 32 minutes, and it ain't going to be easy.
No.
And we saw that tonight. You know, you better crash the boards, you better play physical, and you better get after it on the defensive end. Because if not, you may leave with a loss.
That's true. That's true. We'll keep it right here. We got less than a minute to tip off here in the 3rd quarter, and we'll go down our sponsor list. Both clubs been out on the court doing their warm-ups now, getting ready. Thanks again to Variety Pizza, Holbrook Equipment, Wolf County Farm Bureau. Also thanks to People's Bank of Jackson, Bobcat Tax, Double Quick, Kemper Furniture. Also want to say special thanks to YPK Motorsports and PBT Bancorp for sponsoring our 3-point baskets with these two clubs tonight. Thanks again to Breathitt Funeral Home, Hazard Community and Technical College, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Little Flower Clinic, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, Jackson Medical Clinic and Family Health Care, Family Pharmacy, and Appalachian Regional Health Care. Thanks again to all those fine sponsors for helping Bluegrass Sports Nation bring you the 14th Region Tournament.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams respond this second half.
The first 4 minutes of the third quarter, a lot of times decides the ball game. We'll see how it goes for these two clubs. Patriots on offense first. Mosley going to drive in the lane. He'll kick to Gibson. Now to Mosley. We'll bring it back out. We talked about that. Gibson, the only starter for Knott County that didn't score in the first half.
Well, I see something out of Hazard they didn't do in the first half. They went with a little size up top on Mosley, and he blows up behind there and finishes his rim for 6 points.
Mosley all the way to the basket, right down the baseline, and the little layup is good. He's got 5 points here tonight. Johnson with it now for Hazard. He'll hand it off to Kincaid. Knocked loose by Mosley. Battle on the floor, and Hamburger there for the basket.
I could have swore I heard a whistle there.
I thought I did too, right here at the half-court stripe.
And I saw the ref get the motion that it was knocked loose.
Yeah.
And Mosley dove on the floor, and Hamburger was able to come up with it. But I could have swore I heard a whistle.
Folks, we got a quick.
It looked like Hamburger turned around to look for the whistle, too.
I thought so, too. Was that that's a full. We got enough time for a commercial.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back, folks, on Bluegrass Sports Mason.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
All right, folks, nothing but excitement here from the Fairce Woods Coliseum in Jackson. Bulldogs and the Patriots getting after it, 28-16. Here comes Seth Cottle and the Bulldogs down the court right in front of Coach Huff. Osborne, Napier, now to Kincaid. Mosley and Kincaid going after it. Ball to Johnson, knocked loose by Hall. Tucker Johnson controls it, drives baseline. It goes out of bounds off Michael Gibson. And it'll stay here with the Hazard Bulldogs.
I asked the question there coming into the third quarter, how would these teams respond?
Yeah.
Hazard's came out and answered the bell.
Yeah. Cottle throws it into Johnson.
Or Knott.
Ball knocked loose by Hall. Underneath to Cottle. We'll bring it back out. Osborne fires a three.
Cannon.
Nothing but net on the PBT three-pointer for Taylor Osborne. 5 points on the night for Osborne. Mosley kick. Gibson fires a three of his own off the rim. No good. Thought that one was going in for Gibson. When it did, Osborne bobbles it.
Let's get a foul.
Well, I thought we had a walk too, but they're going to call a foul.
Yep.
So Seth Cottle will throw it in. And that is the first foul on Gibson. Johnson now to Napier. Back over to Cottle. Cottle going to drive. Sets up on the baseline. Fake. Goes up off the glass and good for Seth Cottle.
Hazard answers the bell right back.
Yep. 7-point lead now for Knott County. Bulldogs wanting to stop. Cottle D'ing up on Hamburger. Hazard maybe wanting to force that offense a little bit and not, up the tempo some and take some of that patience away from Knott County. Mosley back over to Hamburger. Cottle right in his pocket. Gets a screen. Spins. Comes back out to Gibson. Now we're going to pass it over to Connor Napier. Napier working against Seth Cottle now. He'll go left. Comes back to his right. Top of the key to Mosley. In the lane. He'll dribble it back out.
He is so fast.
He is, but he's quick. Michael Gibson now. Trying to set up and get into the lane. He'll go right. Comes back out top of the key. Napier over to Mosley. Drives. Working against Kincaid.
It's like Knott's content with eating some clock here in this third quarter. They're in no hurry to get to the rim. Just taking what the defense gives them.
Taylor Osborne steps in the passing lane. Takes that one away.
It's going to be a foul on Mosley there.
Shot waved off. And Mosley, not a bad foul.
No.
He fouled him before the shot was off. And
on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, great foul.
Yeah.
I think.
It's just his second foul. Cottle to inbound. He'll find Osborne. Osborne back out to Tucker Johnson. Cross court to Kincaid. Mosley all over Kincaid. Drives, kicks in the corner to Napier. Comes back out to Cottle. Hazard offensively pushing it in the lane. Seth Cottle up and in. Give him 4 points right here in the third quarter for a total of 11 for the night. Gibson. Going back to work for the Patriots. He'll find Mosley. Mosley going to dribble all the way over to the left side. Setting up in the lane, kicks to Ambergy. Ambergy gets past Johnson, kicking the corner to Michael Gibson. Gibson drives. Up the Hall. Tucker Johnson all over Jaden Hall. Mosley going to drive on baseline, and it'll be called for the loss.
I think that's the right call.
I think so too. I don't think you can argue that one. We got a timeout on the floor. We will take it with them on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Whether you're starting out or starting over, your next chapter begins here. Enroll now for spring 2026 courses at Hazard Community and Technical College. HCTC meets you where you are with flexible online and in-person classes, short-term programs, and hands-on training for in-demand careers. When you choose HCTC, you're choosing opportunity, support, and a community that believes in you. Call 606-487-3293 to enroll today.
Thanks again to Hutz Automotive and Tire Works, your home in Jackson. The CarQuest Auto Parts, located right there on Highway 15. Also, First Trust Bank, creating relationships that help build our communities. Proudly serving Hazard for over 20 years. Cottle and the Bulldogs of Hazard back to work. 4:07 on the clock. Down 5. Ball goes out of bounds. And it'll stay here with the Bulldogs. Cottle from the baseline to throw this one in. Michael Gibson right in front of him. Nice pass out to Tucker Johnson. Look for Cottle, looking for it inside. Johnson couldn't find it. Kincaid fakes the 3, passes to Cottle. Cottle with Mosley all over and dumps it inside to Johnson. Spin move underneath the basket and good off the glass for Tucker Johnson. What a great move.
Yes, he's done that. Every time he's got a touch, if I'm Hazard, I'm giving him a touch.
A little spin and a drop step right past Hall that time.
New ball game.
Yes.
Hazard's got this thing down to 3-point lead for Knott.
You can feel the momentum swelling right now for Hazard.
Yes, you can.
Bamberge in the lane, drives up off the glass, missed it, no good. Too strong. And Kincaid gets it down to Osborne underneath. Bounce pass over to Napier. Kicks back to Osborne. Bamberge up off the court, back on defense now, looks okay. Osborne off the glass, no good, but he'll draw the foul.
It's going to be on Connor Napier.
The Hazard Bulldogs right now are fired up. Taylor Osborne, the senior, will step to the free throw line. The 3:13 on the clock here in the third.
Got a chance to cut this thing to a 1-point Knott lead.
Deep breath for the senior. We'll put down the dribble, shot into the air. Looks good. Free throw strike so far has been good for Osborne, who hits the second one. 5 points for Osborne just in the third quarter, with him 7 for the night. Knott County back to work. Napier driving in the lane, distance to Hall. Baseline, he'll come back out. Underneath, Connor Napier drives, kicks back, Hamburger. Hamburger, right. Passes to Mosley, back out top of the key to Napier, now back to Mosley. Gibson underneath, baseline. Distance to Hall, he's open.
Up
oh, man, what body control by Jaden Hall.
You and I talked about Jaden Hall at the half. He just controls his body so well. He finishes well at the rim. He's just so shifty.
Yes. And it's almost like it's unexpected when he scores. I mean, but he finds himself open If he says Seth Cottle go back to the basket for Hazard. 30-29. The Bulldogs have cut it to a 1-point deficit.
If
Hamburger.
I'm not, I believe I go back into Jaden Hall here.
Yeah.
He's got to get a touch.
I think so. And that's going to set up something open outside if they keep going into him. Hall with it now. He'll come back to Ambergy. In the lane, Ambergy. Ball knocked loose. We're going to get Tucker Johnson for a foul.
He don't like it, but it's absolutely the right call.
Tucker pleading his case. Been a very physical defensive game.
Yeah.
And you got to admit these guys feel bad when they get called for the foul.
Absolutely.
Because they've been allowed to play all night.
Yeah.
1:45 on the clock here in the third. A 1-point lead for the Patriots. Coach Honeycutt yelling out instructions. Ambergy from the baseline. Back out to Ambergy now. In the game for
Hall.
Shane Gibson underneath, loses a handle. Hall, one-handed floater, no good. Ambergy with a rebound.
It's going to be fouled.
I missed Shane Gibson coming into the game.
Yeah.
But the senior with his first minutes of the night.
That's going to send Ambergy to the line, shooting to 1:29 left in the third quarter, 30-29. Not Central lead.
Shot in the air and good, nothing but net. As a team, Knott County shooting 60% from the free throw line this season. Second one is good.
He was 100 right there.
Yeah. So Seth Cottle will walk across the timeline for the Bulldogs. Looks to get things going for Hazard. Kincaid fires a three. Off the rim, no good. Tucker there.
Johnson with the rebound.
Off the glass, no good, but another rebound for Hazard by Osmond. Shot by Napier, no good.
You got to hold it down.
No good. We got a
Hall down.
That's Hall on the
holding his shoulder, I think.
Number 11.
So the foul will go against Ambergy. That is his second foul. Folks, we'll take a quick timeout on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be right back after this message.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
All right, folks, we are back to the action. 1:07 on the clock here in the third quarter. Jaden Hall has to step out right now. Look like possibly a dislocated shoulder or shoulder injury of some kind. So thoughts and prayers for that young man as he goes back to the locker room. He got up, walked off on his own, definitely in pain. Tucker Johnson steps to the free throw line for Hazard. Shot is up and good. Much respect to these high school ball clubs that step to the free throw line and can hit them in a game in this atmosphere.
Absolutely. That's what I was going to say. High intensity game. Loser season over.
Yeah.
And he's went to the line and ice in his veins there. No emotions whatsoever. Just went up and knocked it down.
Everybody checking the moisture on the court, trying to dry up a spot maybe where the Hall went down earlier.
It's like Hall is back on his.
Hey, he's tough.
He is tough.
I tell you what, he went down hard.
His shoulder definitely does not look the same as it did when he left.
Dave Williams over there working on him right now, and I tell you what, that shoulder looks a lot better than it did when he walked out.
Yeah.
So Jaden Hall hopefully going to come back in for the Patriots. We'll see how that goes. Dave working on him right now, just to our right. On our left, Tucker Johnson with another free throw as he steps to the line. In the air, and it's good. Tucker Johnson with 8 points on the night. Fullwood in the game for the Bulldogs. Javion, a sophomore for Coach Huff.
1 minute left in the third quarter. 1 point, Knott Central lead with the ball.
Now back out to Connor Napier. Napier back over to Mosley. Gets a screen, comes back out top of the key. We'll go to his left. Pick back, fires a 3 for Napier in the air, no good. Big rebound for Gibson. Second chance opportunity for Knott County right now. Hamburger with it.
Looks like Knott's going to hold it for the last shot.
But that last shot, it looked like there was one person on Hazard's team that did not box out, and the ball went straight toward that person. It's crazy how the ball happens like that.
Fundamentals, fundamentals. Mosley, 16 seconds now. Coach Honeycutt calmly watching his team. Mosley knows what to do when Honeycutt wants him to go. 9 seconds.
I think you'll see it about the 6 mark. There he goes.
Here he goes. Mosley cuts, spins, tied up by Kincaid. 1 second. Gonna fire it. No good off the rim. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. We've got 8 more minutes in regulation to try and decide this one. Knott County up 1. We'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Station.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know. Familiar faces. Rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, we are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Troy, I don't know. We got 8 more minutes left in this one. I feel like we've already called a game before this one.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Fourth quarter, the Bulldogs, then the Patriots. Kincaid working against Mosley. Back out top of the key. Napier to Osborne. Back out to Cottle. Looking inside. Trying to get in the lane. He does. Cottle spins. Skies up. No good.
Rebound. Napier.
We're not counter. Oh, Tucker Johnson there to take that one home. Wow.
Looks like a lot of contact there to me.
Knott County fans not happy after that one. The lead goes to Hazard, 33-32. Bulldogs by 1.
A lot of contact down there, but it's been that way
all night long.
It's been that way all night, so just got to play through it and go on to the next play.
Folks, I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but this place is packed in here tonight. Fans getting their money's worth between these two. Hamburger all the way to the hoop. 2 points for the Patriots, courtesy of Chance Hamburger.
Puts Knott back in front again.
Back and forth we go. Got him. Screen from Kincaid. Drives in the lane. Tied up. Ball knocked loose. We got a whistle. Foul called.
Mosley.
Mosley.
They got up his third.
Yep.
It is so loud in here, you cannot even hear the whistle at this point.
Right.
Kincaid to throw it in for the Bulldogs. He'll find Cottle.
Wide open.
Wow, wide open for Seth Cottle. 35-34. Back the other way we go. 1 point for the Bulldogs in front of the Patriots.
This may be one of the games. Whoever has the ball last when the horn goes off.
You said it. Hamburger with it now, calmly with the dribble. Trying to set up the offense for Knott Central. No rush. Patience. 6 minutes left in this one. Plenty of time. Knott County methodically setting up the offense. Underneath, ball knocks loose. Go out of bounds. Off Gibson. Off Gibson's foot, I believe, out of bounds. And Hazard on the turnover will inbound. Johnson into Seth Cottle. Cottle in so many games like this all of his career, ever since he's been playing for Hazard.
Gonna have an offensive foul. Osborne, I think.
Yep. Yep, that's going to go. No, it's on 10. Wait a minute. No, it's on Tucker Nate.
Yes.
Man, that's surprised. Hamburger working against Cottle. He'll bring it across the timeline. Go to work for the Patriots. Driving.
A lot of contact again.
Cottle with a block and a takeaway. Seth Cottle, the senior for the Bulldogs, brings it up the lane, spins, stripped underneath, taken away. Taken away by Shane Gibson. And Cottle called for the foul. And coming up off the scorer's table is Jaden Hall, the senior, back in the action here in the fourth quarter with 5:43 left. Got that shoulder worked on, taped up. Young man says, put me in, coach. I'm ready to go.
No way that young man's going to sit this game out. Not a chance in the world.
We got to go to a break here with a timeout. We'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughan Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughan Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
Thanks again to YPK Motorsports, PBT Bancorp, Breathitt Funeral Home. Also thanks to Hazard Community and Technical College, Citizens Bank and Trust, and Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance.
As you spoke about a minute ago, Jaden Hall back in the game with the ball.
Working against Johnson. Setting up the screen now.
This place is rocking.
Napier gets it back to Ambergy. Ambergy working against Cottle, looking inside. I love this attitude by Knott County. I hope the patience pays off for them offensively, but they just seem so methodical. They're waiting for that moment to get the right person open.
Yeah, taking what the defense gives them. No rush.
Napier working hard to get open. Ambergy's going to come back out to number 12 in the game now, and that is Dials. Tyson Dials over to Hall. Hall working against Johnson. Comes back out to Dials. Now to Amberg. You're going to drive baseline. Up. Oh, off the glass. No good, and he'll draw the foul.
That was a great play call there. And give him a chance to get to the line here. Take the lead back.
So Chance Amberg, the senior, back at the free throw line. Made them both earlier, and he hits this one. .448 on the clock. Fourth quarter action between the Patriots and the Bulldogs. Who makes the second one? Johnson to throw it in for the Bulldogs.
My calculation is right. That's 17 on the night for Ambergy.
Yep. Cottle. Baker. Osborne underneath. Shot no good. We got a whistle and a foul.
You know, as post games go on, it's very common for games to be called tighter and tighter. So I wonder how many more fouls we're going to see now that we're late in the fourth.
Yeah.
Than we would later or earlier on in the game.
Osborne steps to the line and knocks the first one down. Tie this thing up. That's for the lead. And he got it. 37-36, Hazard.
Gibson across the timeline. He'll go back to work, working against Osborne. Passes it off to Dials. Dials back out in front now. Working against Napier. Tied up. He'll come back to Ambergy. Ambergy flirting with that half-court stripe. Backs it way out for the Patriots. Going to go right in the lane. Spins. Johnson ties him up. Kincaid takes it away. Finds Osborne underneath. And you can't get the late one. It rolled out on Osborne.
He didn't know if he was going to throw it down or lay it in.
Gibson and Hall with
It's going to be a foul.
Hall across court. Foul on Hazard, and it will go against Osborne.
I think this whole gymnasium thought Osborne was going to tear it down.
I thought so too. Yeah, the foul did go against Osborne.
The question is, how long is Knott going to leave Mosley out?
Yeah, you got to have him. Last few minutes, you got to have him.
Short by Napier.
No good. Johnson with the rebound for Hazard. Taylor Osborne will pass it off to Trace Kincaid. Kincaid now to Cottle. Cottle looks over to Coach Huff for some instructions, and they'll set up the offense, go to work. Cottle backs it back out behind the arc, drives in the lane, fakes. Jump shot from the free throw line, no good. Ambergy with the rebound. 36-37, Hazard by 1. Connor Napier with it now.
3:15 left in the game.
Ambergy. Looking for some separation, maybe trying to get the screen. He's going to spot up, fire the three. Off the rim, no good. Ball controlled by Napier. For Hazard. To Cottle. In the lane, spins. The shot is up, no good, but he'll draw the foul and go to the free throw line.
Come in, Napier. Got Mosley checking in over at the scores table after the first.
2 fouls on Napier. Seth Cottle at the free throw line. First shot is up and good. So Dials will go out. Mosley will come in. The 2:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Cottle back to the free throw line for his second attempt. It's good. Ambergy to Mosley. Little pressure defense applied by the Bulldogs. And Trace Kincaid going to be whistled for the foul.
Something to watch here.
Yeah.
The next foul by Hazard is going to send Knott to the line for the rest of the game. This one.
Yeah.
That foul
could be a huge difference maker in the last 2:52.
Yes.
Mosley goes to the free throw line.
Tough situation here for this young man. He's been on the bench, comes in and gets fouled almost immediately.
Yep.
So.
Shot is up and good. Gavin Mosley, a 60% free throw shooter on the season. Second one is good. And Tucker Johnson calling for Cottle to come and get it. Seth will bring it up for Hazard. Working against Gibson. He'll go to Johnson now. Tucker passes to Osborne. Now back out to Napier. Tucker Napier with Connor Napier. Oh, they're going to call timeout. Coach Huff with the timeout. We'll take it with them here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be right back.
In life and in this community, trust means everything. We lift each other up and show up for our families, our neighbors, and our team. Because together, we're stronger. And when it matters most, we trust ARH to be there. With compassionate care, trusted service, and a commitment to every patient, every time. This is more than a community. It's home. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for trusting ARH.
All right, folks, we are back. 2:33 on the clock, 38-39. You would think that would be a first half score between these two ball clubs.
Right.
But what a show of defense in this game. Physical underneath the basket everywhere on the court. There's been action tonight between the Bulldogs and the Patriots.
Yeah, it's been a great game. we're down to 2.5 minutes left in the ball game. And like you said, it's been fast-paced and up down the fourth, crash the boards, defensive. Been a great game.
Napier underneath the Cottle, working on the baseline against Gibson. Bounce pass underneath to Osborne. He'll back Ambergy in. No good. Ambergy with a huge rebound for the Patriots.
Great defense by Knott Central's Ambergy there.
And Ambergy and the Patriots just do not look shaken. They got a rebound. They're down one. Then no rush. They're just methodical. Mosley comes back to Napier.
Under 2 minutes in this ball game.
Gibson going to spin. Wanted to go in the lane. He'll come back out. Pass it off to Mosley. Mosley now back out to Connor Napier. Napier wanting to drive in the lane. Kick over to Hall. Hall tied up by Johnson. Comes to Gibson. Gibson in the lane. Drives. Little floater. No good. Ball tipped. Ambergy there to clean it up. Underneath. Knocked away. Tucker Johnson cleans it up for Hazard. Seth Cottle and the Bulldogs with a chance underneath.
Knocked loose.
Ball got loose. Osborne cleans it up. Tucker Johnson out top of the key. He'll slow things down. Coach Huff yelling instructions for the Bulldogs. Hazard fans on their feet.
Hazard's got the ball in the hands of who they want to have it.
Cottle, floater in the lane. It's good.
Big time basket.
Yes.
A big time player right there.
1 minute left. Hazard with a 3-point lead over the Patriots. Gibson out of the top of the key with it. On the drive in the lane. Spins, kicks back to Napier. Now to Mosley.
Knott Central's in no rush here. 40 seconds left in the ball game.
That's what you call confidence. Got Mosley going to drive. Brings it back out to Napier. Napier over onto the left wing. Back to Hall. He's going to spin on Tucker underneath the good.
Got a timeout, Knott Central here.
We'll take
we got Hall down again with the shoulder.
Yep. Hall went up, made the shot, and we got a full timeout. We'll take it with him on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be right back.
You need open heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Thanks again to Hazard Community and Technical College, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, Family Pharmacy, Jackson Medical Clinic and Family Health Care, Appalachian Regional Health Care, Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, First Trust Bank, Variety Pizza, and Holbrook Equipment. Back to the action. Collar working against Gibson, trying to get by in 22 seconds. 1-point lead for Hazard, and we got a foul on Gibson.
Still got one to give.
Yep. Coach Honeycutt has brought out the clipboard. 19 seconds in this one. Hazard with a 1-point lead over Knott Central. Cottle to throw it in. Sense of urgency now for both ball clubs. And Ambergy got a foul Johnson.
I think that's how they wanted to put it the line.
Yeah. So Ambergy with his, it says fourth on the scoreboard, but they said third. This is fourth? Yeah. Okay, I misunderstood it. Johnson at the free throw line. Tucker to put this one in the air. It's up and it's good.
Amen.
The senior trying to seal the deal for the Bulldogs of Hazard. This shot could put them up by 3. And it does. Huge basket by Tucker Johnson.
Here we go.
Mosley, 15 seconds. This is it, folks.
Got a
We got a timeout.
Smart timeout.
Yeah.
12.4 seconds. 30-second timeout, I think it's going to be. 30-second timeout.
30 seconds.
We'll be right back, folks.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
12.4 seconds on the clock. 40-43 your score. The Bulldogs of Hazard with the lead.
If there's a jump ball, it will be Knott County ball.
Yep.
Here we go.
Napier with it. 10 seconds working against Kincaid. Kick to Mosley. 6 seconds on the clock. 4 seconds. Steps.
Napier for three. No
Misses.
misses.
And that's the ball game. I don't think Mosley knew how much time is on the clock.
No, I don't either. He had the shot he needed.
40-43 your score.
Got
Bulldogs of Hazard victorious.
This is the worst part of the end of the season. These kids lay it all on the line. These seniors played their hearts out tonight on both teams. And it's hard to see.
Folks, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back to wrap this one up.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
Appalachia's #1 motorsports dealer since 2007, YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality off-road vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 5 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, Painesville, Ashland, or Pound, or you can always visit us online at ypkmotorsports.com.
Folks, we are back. Bluegrass Sports Nation bringing you this 14th region basketball action. A heck of a ball game between the Bulldogs and the Patriots. Just back and forth all night long. The Patriots looked methodical. They looked patient. They looked comfortable. But Hazard able to eat away, and make that comeback and get in the lead.
And it paid off.
And they got that lead. No matter how close Knott came back, they were able to extend it a little bit. We look at Kincaid. You look at Tucker Johnson, the play at the free throw line and the moves that he made in the basket. You got to believe that if Jaden Hall could have stayed healthy and maybe not missed a couple of minutes, that he would have been a factor for Knott County. But the Bulldogs of Hazard, a 3-point victor here tonight. We're going to run down the scoring for you real quick. First, for Knott Central, leading the way for them, Chance Ambergy with 17 points, followed by 10 points for Jaden Hall, 7 points for Gavin Mosley, 8 points for Connor Napier for the Patriots. For Hazard, 19 points for Seth Cottle, the senior, pouring them in, followed by 12 points for Tucker Johnson. Just a phenomenal night for him, especially in the second half, being there when he needed them from the free throw line. The big three-point basket for Trace Kincaid. He had 3. Taylon Osborne with 9. And your Breathitt Funeral Home player of the game for Hazard with 19 points is Seth Cottle. The young man, just throughout the year, throughout every game, he's always there for Coach Huff and the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and he played phenomenal tonight.
I'll tell you what, folks, I appreciate you guys staying with us on this broadcast. I don't know if you know it, but there's another game coming up, and it's going to be a good one. The Lee County Wildcats and the Wolfe County Wolves here from the Coliseum. First game action is over. We'll be back with another stream here on Bluegrass Sports Nation here in just a few minutes.
Hopkins.